So the bear is allowed to follow me through the toxic pit. Good to know. Greetings, fellow mortals. This is Treasure Code from the Parable Project, and welcome back to Raft. I just watched the total solar eclipse. Holy moly. It was honestly kind of terrifying. I was shaking. Like, once totality hit, I started just shaking. It's crazy. And I'm all excited, and so I figured, you know what, well, I have some really good energy. I was debating between recording the Stanley Parable and Raft today. And you know, I figured, you know, I have the energy for some exploration. My nerves are alight. Jeez, lag. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we have all of our tools. In Between Treasure did what she could. We ended up with a grand total of 6 planks. At least that I didn't immediately need to use. And just going through, let's see. Let's bring this just for emergencies. Let's bring the shovel. Yeah. We're not gonna bring the water bottle. I'm thinking we're gonna bring... Excuse me. Alright. I moved our little cooler back here. Okay, we're gonna get that, drink that, fill, and get that going, and we're just gonna pop that in there. And we're also gonna bring some simple fish stew with us. That seems so good. I think we will do just fine. Now you might notice I moved more of my cooking stuff down here. I made it all better centralized. Alright. I'm not sure if I actually have the stuff for a shark bait, but I don't have the wood for a fishing rod right now. Honestly, I think I can make that swim. I think we'll be fine. Famous last words. I see some submerged stuff over there, but we got a sandbar over here, so I can probably just make it over here, no problem. Ta-da! Shark wasn't even on the approach. Now, what are you? Some type of buoy? Ooh. Chain link fences! Have we reached civilization? Probably not. I'm ready to unravel whatever horrific tragedy happened in here. Let's see. Non-park. Oh, it's a park? Oh wait, there's bears. Oh right, I forgot that there are supposed to be bears. This will be fun. I brought a good 16 arrows. We should be fine. Where can I get more wood from you? The fact that it has immediately warned us of the presence of bears is slightly nerve-wracking. Okay. Keep following the signs that say I am in danger. Requires wild berries? What? Okay, well the bears are sleeping. I assume that I can't get past until I give the bears what they want. They're so pretty. Relay stations and ranger station. Let's go to the ranger station. That's probably going to be an important spot. Oh, this is such a weirdly different environment. Didn't I see a bear around here? Okay. Ranger station. This away! It's so weird seeing like a deciduous and evergreen forest after all the palm trees and everything else. Okay, well I saw a bear, but it was sleeping. So, a part of me worries that they're all gonna come out at night. Nope, never mind. It's just that one bear that is sleeping and that I don't have to get around. Oh gosh. No thank you. I'm just passing through, sir or ma'am. Oh gosh, you're still chasing me. No, leave me alone. I don't want to die. This looks safe. Oh, I have to parkour. Ah! Can you reach me from there? Yes, you can. No! No! I was not ready. Okay. Thankfully, it did not rid me of my tools. My tools are all still here. My food is not. Oh, come on! Oh, hello there. So the bear is allowed to follow me through the toxic pit. Good to know. In what world is that fair? Are these bears just adapted? Are they just special like that? Okay. Well, for this I think I'm gonna need some better arrows so I can shoot them. Let's try this. Metal arrow. Pointy, lightweight, well balanced. Feathers, planks, and metal ingots. Well, I can't make a ton of these. But I should be able to get myself covered. Let's cook this sucker up. Make 2 batches. The bear is alarmingly fast. I'm so used to, like, with the boars. With the boars, like, you have time while they're, like, stomping at the ground waiting to get to you. Like, before they charge. The bears will just keep coming. Oh wait, hang on. This doesn't have any planks in it, does it? Yes, I can only make the 1. We shall put half of you. Oh, I should have just swapped out the spot since I already had 6 in 1. Okay, here we go. 6 precious metal arrows. I don't particularly want to go there at night when I can't see the bears coming. Oh, and the shark is dead, so we can just go ahead and make our way over. But I find it interesting that this is a park. I wasn't expecting that. Good old food. Still, I want to chop these down. I want to chop all of these down. Now I chop it down and refill my wood supply. I just want wood. Okay, so we're gonna have this puppy out. I was just looking for some berries and a ranger station, man. I didn't want any trouble. I thought I was safe once I started getting into the parkour. Seemed reasonable to think that the bear wouldn't be able to get to me in the pool of toxic slime. This time we shall start the confrontation from afar. We might use our climbing skills to try to get away. Thing is, bears are good climbers too. I'm not sure if there's anywhere I'll be able to go where the bear can't. I usually prefer to do these fights in a spot where I can get to the enemy, but the enemy can't get to me. Guess that just isn't always possible. Oh, is it still back over by the ranger station, or has it gone back to its original patrol route? It might still... Well, not relay station. Ah! And now we run. Ah! We put some distance between us and the bear. And then we turn back and shoot it. Here. There we go, that's the strat. Doo doo. Please! I only have so many arrows! Okay. So it's going to take my 6 arrows. At least I get my arrows back. It's going to take my 6 good arrows to kill each bear. Oh gosh, they're going to respawn, won't they? That's how it typically works in Raft. Eventually, like, the creatures that are there to guard a place, eventually they respawn. Gonna need to get a second bow if this keeps up. And that's ever so slightly concerning. At least I didn't have too much on me when I died. Okay, yeah. Oh? Henry's stuff? Rest in peace, Henry. Unless Henry's still alive here and we're about to meet him. So, like, is this like a wildlife preserve because all the bears were kind of dead? So that makes sense, because they'd be trying to preserve some of the species so that they can still have a working on-land ecosystem. Oh. Do I need, like, hazmat gear? How am I supposed to get through this? Oh. That was awful. Woo! Big building. Okay. Ranger station. You lived here, your house is gone. Well, that's ever so... Oh, if you lived here, your house is gone. Requires 1 light bulb. Duly noted. Can I close that? There are bears. Make them work. Hungry, hungry hoarders. Sorry, not a priority. Okay, let's see. Give me the goods. A biofuel refiner. Ooh. We're getting some nice stuff. Even better, though, if you have wood. Bronze saw, bronze hammer, bronze wrench. Wouldn't I be taking the tools off of the rack and using them? Oh, no. Schedule. Okay. There's an arrow pointing to this one. 7th of December through 6th of February. 2 people both named Korea, so I guess they were both supposed to be, like, here watching over the place. And now we're gonna go into the relay station. Is that what this is called? Yeah, relay station. This is made of wood. Hang on. This reminds me ever so slightly of a thing in the Stanley Parable where we were released into an open world game and the narrator was horrified. The tower looks a bit different, but just like the tower in the middle of these kinds of woods, it reminds me very heavily of it. That was back when I still had the bad computer, so the trees were all really low quality, but they were very much like the trees look very similar. Don't mind me. At least I know how to kill the bears now. I'm just getting all nervous. Okay. Come on, give me a diary entry.
Months ago, my sister Astrid and I were put in
A and B.
charge of the ranger
Korea.
station on Balboa. We handled the bear population and kept the relay towers operational. The next shift was meant to start weeks back, but the replacements never showed up.
Oh no.
Henry suggested that I start writing things down after Astrid disappeared, so that I'm not feeling so lonely anymore.
Who's Henry, though? If the 2 of you are the only ones here. Oh. We're powering stuff up. Astrid disappeared. That's not a good sign, buddy. A bear probably got her. It could have been something worse. Ha! Knew there was more. Ah! Excuse you. Just doing a bit of climbing. It does not appear to be anything for me to do. Let's skip this since it's a partial. I think they were just letting us climb up there. If not, I'll begrudgingly end up back here soon. Oh, wait, hang on. Now that I've flipped that, is anything else on in here now that wasn't before? Okay, 1 of 3 relay stations active, so I need to go and activate the others. Makes sense. And I need to be looking out for special items on the way. There wasn't a lot here. I'm a little surprised. We seem to need quite a lot of, like, key items that I do not have. Well, part of me wonders if a bunch of them are going to be in other spots. Oh, I have to go back across this. Must I? Could I have literally cut around that this entire time? No, I could not. Nope, I can't skip part of it. Why do you have a massive field of toxic acid? Okay, can get around it. You know what? I can make my way down this. Just a slow slide. Ayy. I'm gonna hope that that hit you. Oh, I forgot to run. How silly of me. Ah! 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 Where'd you go? I really should have put some more distance between us before I turned back and shot you. But I didn't. Silly me. Ah! Where's my dang arrow? I can't find it. Ah. I mean, I technically could have shot it with the stone arrows, but I wanted to find my nice ones. Oh, that's only 4. That's bad. That means I've dropped 2 of them. Come on, bear was like right over there. There we go. The nice arrows are expensive. I want to go back and pick them up. I'm disturbed that it took so little time for the bears to repopulate the area. I am concerned for my safety. But I need answers. Okay. Part of me wonders why they were focused specifically on the bear population. Just like, you couldn't have farmed something, like, safer? I mean, I get, like, trying to preserve what little of the environment you can, but this doesn't seem like a very smart wildlife preserve. Another thing is, like, the rangers could just be attacked at any moment. That's probably why Astrid is missing. Like, this does not bode well. This was not well constructed. Okay. Gonna have this out. Probably gonna be more bears. I'm waiting to hear the snarl. This looks like the kind of area where I'd find a bear that wants to fight me. Yep. That probably didn't hit it. I'm probably doomed. There isn't a bear chasing after me right now, is there? Why is there a locker out in the middle of... Ooh! Oh, it's Bruno's saw. I thought it was like a special kind of saw, but no, it's a saw that belonged to a specific person. Oh, those might be the berries I need. Oh no, you can reach me. Ah, I'm hungry. Nope. Dad, leave me alone. I don't want any trouble. Why do you bully me? Oh, I just missed it, didn't I? And there goes my bow. I need to run back now. Oh, come on. Meanie. Oh, and now it started taking my frickin' tools. That's just cruel. I don't even know if I have the stuff to replenish that. What are you supposed to do then? Hang on. Let's learn this biofuel refiner thing. Mixes raw food and honey. I still can't get honey. Bzz, bzz. How do I get a bee jar? This is all stuff they clearly expect me to have figured out by now. Well, the eggs and the wool. Oh, right. They probably expect me to have armor by now. Except I was really slow on the animal farming. Ah. Hey! My flowers. It's just a sad sight to see. They've torn up one of my flowers and they killed my friend. Paired with a scarecrow. I am so bereaved of resources. Okay, hang on. Let's put away what we got. Okay. We can throw away the blueprint. And why was it all of my expensive tools that disappeared out of nowhere? Like, everything else is still here. Okay. I have a grand total of 1 metal ingot. Like, last time it didn't touch my tools. This time it took all of them. Except my freaking building hammer. Okay. A part of me wonders if I should, like... I feel like I did part of this game in the wrong order. Because I don't have, like, armor or anything, so the bears are taking me out pretty easily. The question is, do I, like, go back? Like, do I go back to other huts in the... Like, do I go to other islands, get the last materials I need for things like animals? I'd have to do so much trading. Because I have to get the explosive powder. And that's a higher level item. Well, I'd have to get the explosive gel, which I dry into explosive powder. Okay, so I could make 6 metal arrows. I do not have enough for a metal spear. And I do not have the wood for a wooden one. Last time running from the bears did not work out so well. Oh, my nice food's all gone, and so's my water bottle. Felt like I lost a lot more than 2/3 of my stuff. Like, seriously, I have so much stuff I need to replenish. At least I still have this one. Okay. I could just run back out there and try to avoid the scary. That's really the best I've got, but like there's actual missions and tasks here that I'm supposed to be doing. Is the sun rising or setting? Can't tell. But like as soon as there's a bear in the way, I'm kind of doomed. Then again, I kind of engaged that one on purpose, but I thought I was going to have to anyway. And I'm so annoyed that like they respawn, that the bears respawn. And make sure this keeps going. Glad I didn't know what the trash can was when I first got this. Okay. Is there like an actual in-game time here? Is this thing moving? It is. Wow. Okay. In that case, oh. I don't have a weapon! I hate it when this happens. Like this entire piece of the raft has been gnawed off. I don't know if he goes for nets. If he doesn't, then I could build the whole raft out of nets. I would happily build the whole raft out of nets. Oh, my headlight's gone too. I mean, it was almost dead, but still. I have drawn a sorry lot here, guys. Yeah, I honestly don't know if we're ready for Balboa. Because we have big old bears there that I can't seem to face, and I don't, like, I can't face with my current materials and knowledge. And I don't have the materials to get what I need to beat them. So honestly, we might just need to go somewhere else and come back to this place later. Because there's no way I can get through, like, the bears, the toxic sludge. All of that, I can't get through all of that with my current materials. I need more and better weapons, and I just need, like, better stuff. Which is going to require a lot of trading and a lot of farming. So I honestly think that we need to weigh anchor and go somewhere else. Wind looks like it's going to blow us right away from Balboa. As much as I hate to say this, guys, we need to get. Alright, and one exhaustive grinding session later, I have restored my materials, and I have expanded our material farms. So now we actually, oh, and I've also added this extra lovely crop plot because I wanted to grow trees faster. And so, look. Sea slag. Look at all this wood. It's beautiful. We just have so many materials. It's so nice. I missed having stuff. Ooh, hang on. Have I dropped anchor? I don't actually recall. I have not. Might drop the anchor for just 1 second. Okay, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, yes, that island probably has a screecher, but you know what it also has? It has a trading post. My guess is it's going to be somewhere around there based on the trajectories here. And one of the things we need to do is we need to do some trading so we can get explosive powder to catch animals so we can farm them for the wool we need to get, armor. And I have made a little to-do list. Most of the items on that to-do list have been crossed off. I don't really need any more nets, as much as I enjoy all my nets. Here we go. All that's really left is armor, and honestly, if I can get away with it, I'd like to get that healing salve stuff. I feel like it'll be really useful. And yeah, it took several hours of grinding, and I literally went through all that footage by hand, and I've had so many friggin' tests. End of the school year is being a beast, which is why it's taken so long for this video to come out. Don't worry, Stanley Parable should be coming soon for those of you who prefer the Stanley Parable series. Let's see, what do I really have anything else to say? I don't know. Also gonna need to get some more dirt so I can get at least one grass plot for the animals. That'll be pretty important. And really all that's left is to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, do all the nice things. As always, we will have our 7-minute sermon afterwards, God's Word in 7 minutes or less. I've actually already recorded that by the time I'm recording this, because I went through my grinding session and actually realized that there wasn't an outro in all of that. And as unlikely as it is that this would be the first video of mine that somebody would see, I figured in case they don't know what's coming next, didn't want to like just startle them with it out of the blue. I like a nice little transition, you know? Not only that, it felt way too abrupt. But anyway, always remember that you are treasured, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye! Hello, and welcome to our 7-minute sermon, God's Word in 7 minutes or less. And in today's episode, we realized that we couldn't brute force Balboa Island without losing a crap ton of materials. And so we chose not to. And the thing I was going through as I was looking for a good sermon for this episode is a passage in 1 Kings. And like, thing is, sometimes you can't just brute force your way through a problem. Or is kind of a coined term, so give me a chance to explain. Faith force it. That's when you say that because God is with us, we have to do everything well and succeed all the time, otherwise there's just something wrong. That because our greatest need is God, we should ignore all other needs that He has provided us the tools to care for. But that's where this passage from 1 Kings comes in. So this is 1 Kings, chapter 19, starting at verse 3. We'll start at verse 3 for a little bit, actually. Let's start at verse 1 for a little bit of context. Now Ahab told Jezebel everything Elijah had done. You can go into 1 Kings if you'd like to get more context on what Elijah did. Oh, and how he had killed all the prophets with the sword. So these were false prophets of Baal. So Jezebel sent a messenger to Elijah to say, "May the gods deal with me, be it ever so severely, if by this time tomorrow I do not make your life like that of one of them." Elijah was afraid and ran for his life. When he came to Beersheba in Judah, he left a servant there while he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness. He came to a broom bush, sat down under it, and prayed that he might die. "I have had enough, Lord," he said. "Take my life, I am no better than my ancestors." Then he lay down under the bush and fell asleep. All at once an angel touched him and said, "Get up and eat." He looked around, and there by his head was some bread baked over hot coals and a jar of water. He ate and drank and then lay down again. The angel of the Lord came back a second time and touched him and said, "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." So he got up and ate and drank. Strengthened by that food, he traveled 40 days and 40 nights until he reached Horeb, the mountain of God. There he went into a cave and spent the night. And before God handled the problem at the core, things like Jezebel is after you and she's going to try to kill you, he helped Elijah regain his strength and calm himself. Never underestimate the healing power of a snack and a nap. God certainly doesn't. We have other needs that God is happy to provide for, even if we don't get anything too fancy. Our basic human needs not being cared for can hinder our ability to walk with God or do His will, as it makes us irrational and morbidly upset. This was a prophet of God who had just done something amazing. He got God to call down fire from the heavens to prove that He was God. And right afterwards, so soon after that basically miracle, he was wishing to die. Of course, obviously we're going to give things up in service of God and of others, but there's only so much any of us can take. Notice how the angel said that journey is more than you can handle right now. We're only human. Pray for strength and pray for a chance to recharge and heal when you need to. in the way you need to. And when the opportunity comes, don't keep stalling. Our struggles make us stronger until they wear us too thin to stand. Thing is, it can be a bit of a struggle trying to find where and when to rest and where and when to work. When it's time to let go and let God, as they might say, and when it's time to work with God, essentially. And it's important to know where your breaking points are. And one of the things you can do to just help yourself overall is when you get the chance, take good care of yourself. Body is our temple. And you have God-given worth that cannot be taken away. And so even when sometimes we will give up some meals or some sleep, trying to take care of those around us or to serve God, He doesn't want us to starve ourselves or drive ourselves crazy, and having physical needs not being met can make it harder for us to be emotionally prepared to meet our spiritual needs. Take care of yourself. You are loved. You are important. And there are other believers out there who can support you. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. In future episodes, we're going to get those things that we need to start working on armor, which is going to involve some fishing, some trading, probably gonna have to clear out another island and kill another screecher. Looking forward to more revenge on my avian enemies. And just like one note on revenge on the avian enemies, would not encourage being spiteful toward real human beings. And if like being spiteful in a video game, if that makes you more like vindictive towards other people, that might not be a great habit. But if you can just do it like for fun and it doesn't affect how you actually treat people, then you know what, that can be an outlet. That can just be for fun. A lot of these things, the big deal that they can have is how they're going to affect you. So it's important to keep an eye on yourself, like when you're taking care of yourself with these physical needs, to just watch how how the media you take in, like the stuff you do in fictional worlds, sometimes it affects us in ways that we don't immediately expect. That's it. I hope you have a fantastic day or night or whatever it is while you're watching this. Always remember, you are treasured, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!